Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a little video showing you how to use the 12-step keyboard on your phone so you can type quickly in Japanese, and it's especially useful when you're doing learning programs on your phone. There isn't a lot of information on the internet, at least any that I could find when I was learning how to use it. It's not quite intuitive, so hopefully this will help. So to start, I'm going to click on the globe here and switch languages. I have an Android, but I imagine it's quite easy to add a keyboard. I did so here, and you can look up any language that you need. So now that I switched, you can see it's laid out in little boxes which represent the columns of the Japanese syllable sounds. So for those of you that don't know, Japanese has 5 syllables: I, U, E, O, and then you add consonants in front of them to make the different sounds. So in this first column it's A, I, U, E, O, and you can see when I press down it has the A in the center, then E to the left, U when you go up, E to the right, O when you go down. And the same goes for the next column, which is the K column. So it'd be kaki, kakiku, keko. So ka is in the center, ki is to the left, ku is up, ke is to the right, ko. And it may be hard to remember, but it's the same direction for each syllable with each column. So there's the Ka column, the K column, the S column, sa, shi, su, se, so, T column, ta, chi, tsu, te, to, N column, nani, nu, ne, no, ha, hi, hu, he, ho, mami, mu, me, mo. This one is the ya, you, yo column with parentheses on the sides, and then da, di, do, de, do, which is like the R sound. And then on the bottom it's wa, the N, if you do it up, and then the O particle, and then there's a dash to the right and a squiggly. And then we have punctuations here. Now, you can select the sound or the syllable from each column by tapping. So you can do it 5 times. A, I, U, or you can see it's typing that out. So that's one way to do it, but I prefer, once you get used to the direction of the sounds, I prefer to just swipe. So let's practice. Let's think of an example. What's a very common word? Konnichiwa. So ko is the first syllable, so I need an O sound or O sound, and O is down. So I swipe down and I get kon. The N, I know I have to go to this column or button or whatever. I think of it in terms of the columns as you learn these alphabets. We learn them in columns, but they're buttons here. So I swipe up for N. Ni, I need an E sound, so I know E is to the left, so I swipe left on the N column. Konni, then nichi, which is the T column, so I go to the T column and I swipe left again because it's an E sound. Konnichi, and then konnichiwa. This is actually the letter is a ha letter, so it's one of those rare exceptions. So I go to the H column and just press it once, and it's the A sound. Konnichiwa. Alright, so that was our first example. Now, let's try something else. You can, if you want to do kanji and you know the word, you can write it out and then it'll suggest kanji for you. So let's do an easy one. The word for cat, C-A-T, neko. So I want ne. The S sound is to the right. So I'm going to go to the inner column, swipe to the right. I get ne. Ko. O sound is down. So K column, ko. I'm going to take my watch off. Neko. And as you can see, the kanji for neko is suggested, so I can click on it and it replaces it, which is very convenient. Let's do another example. So sometimes you want to change the sound of the consonant using the two little stroke lines. They're called dakuten, and the little maru, the little circle. So this is how you do it. Let's say I want to say something like taberu, to eat. So I go to the T column, R sound, so just tap once, and I need a B sound. So if you've already studied this, you know that to make a B sound in Japanese, you take an H letter and you add the two little marks. So I need e vowel sound syllable is to the right. So I go to the H column, go to the right. So it's tahe at this point. But as you can see, this little button has appeared and it's got the little marks on them. And I can just tap it once and it makes it into a be sound. Taberu. R column, u is up. Taberu. And there's actually the kanji suggestion right there. So if you want to do a P sound, you would do the same thing, except you would tap this button twice to get that little circle, or you can swipe to the right. So, for example, the word to worry, shinpai suru. So, E sound, S column, shi. And swipe up, pa, which is the ha, with a swipe to the right. Pa, shinpa. E to the left. Shinpai, that means worry. And suru, u is up. Suru, shinpai suru means to worry. And there's the kanji. Okay. You can also do katakana replacements. So if you wanted to do an easy one, kohi, coffee. You go ko. You need the little dash, so I'm gonna press on this and swipe to the right. Kohi, E sound. Hi, dash. And actually the suggestion comes up here. There's even a little emoji. So that's how you do that. How do you do a small tsu? Sometimes words have this little small tsu that changes how you pronounce the word. So let's, for example, use the phrase ganbatte. It means do your best, right? So we need a ga sound. So it would be ka with an added two little strokes. So I'm going to do ka. Press this, make it to ga. In, so swipe up on this. Gan, ba. I'll take the ha and add a little thing. Gan ba. And now I need a small tsu. I go to the T column and I make a big tsu. U is up, so swipe up, tsu. Then I press this little button and it makes it into a small tsu. Ganbatte. E is to the right. Ganbatte. There's some kanji there too. Let's do a little exclamation point. Do your best. If you want to make a tsu with the two little marks, you'd have to do this. Let's do the word tetsukuri, which is homemade, handmade. So, e to the right, te, u sound up in the T column, tsu, but I need to make it a zu sound, not a tsu sound, but a zu sound, more like a z. So I could either, if I tap it once, it makes it into a small tsu, which is not what I want. So let's do it again. If I tap it twice, I can do that, and it becomes tedzu, which is what I want. Or alternatively, you can swipe to the left, and it'll do that. Swiping can be faster when you're doing quick quizzes and things. Tedzu, ku, u sound is up, ku. Eri, e sound is left. Tetsukuri, and here's the kanji, so let's replace it. So that's handmade. Okay, I think this is one of the last things. We need to do the little u and the little yo, and it's pretty easy. It's like the small tsu. Let's say I want to do the word Tokyo, the city. Okay, so I go to, o sound is down, to. I need an u, u is up. So I'm in the vowel column and I went up, to, and then kyo. So I need the k column, e is to the left, so I swipe left. And then I need a little yo. So what I do is I go to this column with the ya on it, but I don't need the ya. So I can either tap 3 times and get the big yo, or I can just swipe down. And then to make it little, I press on this button, lower left corner, and it makes it into a small yo. So again, swipe down, tap. And then I need an u. So vowel column, up, Tokyo. And there's the kanji for Tokyo, which is literally translates into East Capital. So let's do that. Okay, and let's do u, little u. Okay, what's a good one for you? Q. I'm thinking of these up on the spot, so Q. All I'm thinking of is your sounds. Q. Well, okay. 留学する to study abroad. Okay, so I need ri, a little u, and then an u. So e sound, R column, ri. I need the big u, but I need to make it smaller. So you can either tap twice and then make it smaller, or swipe up this time and make it smaller. I do. Now I need gaku, so k, ka, and make it a ga, ku, u is up, ku, and su, du. They're both u sounds, so they go up. And there's the kanji, ryugaku suru, to study abroad. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. Let me double check. Yeah, I think I covered everything. I hope you found this video helpful, and really enjoy this keyboard. It helps me do my kanji reviews really quickly, and I couldn't really find any alternative keyboards that worked well. So if you have any ones that you like, just write it in the comments, because I'm curious. There might be a better way, or an equally good way, but I seem to like this keyboard a lot. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. I'm gonna make some more Japanese content. That's why I made this channel, because I'm learning Japanese, and I find it super interesting, and I want to teach all the things and tips and tricks that I've picked up on the way. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.